Good morning. Welcome to Paula's Pantry Post. I'm Paula. This is my pantry. Here's my post. Here's what I want to talk to you about today. Photo albums. Oh, what are these? Some of you might be asking. Let me tell you. You see, once upon a time, in a land where there were no cell phones and there was no internet, we had photo albums. That's right. Once upon a time, we used to take these little things called cameras and we would put film in the camera and we would go around and take pictures of our friends and our family and of the landscape and our vacations, but we had no idea if the photo that we took was any good. And so we would wait 2 weeks, sometimes longer, to get these pictures back, only to find out that half of them were either blurry or the people had red eyes in them. And then we would take them and we would get one of these, which was a photo album, and we would put the photos in there. Look at that cutie. Yeah, that's me with the bowl cut back then. So we would have photo albums that we would put pictures in. Well, fast forward a couple of years, couple decades, and then we got really fancy with our photos because along came scrapbooking. Still an album to put your photos in, but now we got really fancy and we started like putting words and like, you know, fun little decals. And look at that cutie. That's Lydia. So yeah, so then we created, which were quite a bit bigger, but you know, we put stories in them and we put lots of words and stuff. Well, now, what do we do with photo albums? We take so many pictures every day. We're taking selfies, we're taking videos, we're adding to Snapchat, our Instagram stories, our Facebook pages, our YouTube channels. We're taking tons of photos. So we have all these photos in our phones. And what do we do with our albums? I remember, you know, being younger and going to my grandparents' house, to my Nana and Nono's house, and they had a shelf full of, you know, these nice small little photo albums. And I remember sitting on the floor by the window in their house and I would pick them off the shelf and I would look at them. And even though I didn't know who all the people were, I enjoyed looking through the photos. And Matt and I were talking last night because we have a couple digital albums now. So after the whole scrapbooking thing, we went to digital albums, which I forgot to go and grab and bring in here to show you. But now they're nice and they're slick and they're thin and they're all digital. I have 3 of them sitting on my coffee table, just out there. We never look at them. And they're right in front of us every night when we're sitting at the TV. So what do? Should we keep making photo albums? Is there a better way to display them in the house so that we look at them? Instead of a game night, should we do a photo album night where we pull out a whole bunch of photo albums and we start looking through them and we can laugh at the photos and try and figure out who is who? That's actually a pretty good idea. I might have to do a photo album night with the family. We'll make some popcorn and some smoothies and we'll pull out all of our photo albums and we'll look through some old times. But what do? What do we do moving forward with photos? I like to keep these photo albums, and when my mother passed away, I went and grabbed a bunch of photo albums because this is my history. This is my life. What about for my kids? Just something to think about today, to ponder. Let me know what you do with your photos. Drop a comment below.